Nigerians in Kenya and in other parts of the world have been associated with fraudulent activities, but the bad apples spoil the whole bunch. And I can tell you that Nigerians are lovely people. We're hardworking. We love to earn our keep legally, and we work smart. So today let's talk about how you can earn money outside of Nigeria. I'm talking about these things before you leave Nigeria so that you can know them, you can learn the necessary skills before relocating to Kenya or any other part of the world, because money is important. But before I move on to that, guys, it's my first recording using my microphone. I'm sure that by now you can feel the difference in the previous videos and this one. I am so excited for this growth, and I'm thankful to all of you for complaining or giving your feedbacks on the last video, which helped me know that okay, this is the next step to take. And guys, let's go straight into it. But before I do that, I want to plead with you to please share this video with every Nigerian that you know, maybe in Kenya, in South Africa, in Ghana, in Burundi, anywhere at all. And these tips can be used by anybody, any nationality. You just have to be creative about these things, okay? So let's go into it. So in one of my last videos, someone asked what are the job opportunities available to them in Kenya before they relocate to Kenya. So there are no white collar jobs here for you. Shocking, but you might be fortunate to get, but just in case you can't get white collar jobs in Kenya or in any other parts of the world, there are so many ways for you to earn money, and that is what we're here to talk about. But before I do that, let me quickly introduce myself. My name is Missy. You can call me the Black Coffee without cream or sugar. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, I really appreciate you. I love you, and you know that. Mwah. So let's get right into today's discussion. How can you earn money outside of Nigeria? First one I'd like to mention is be creative. Your creativity is endless. I know that, and you know that there are so many things you can do just by being creative. You can be a content creator, a YouTuber, a videographer, photographer. You can be a content writer, and there are so many different types of writing you can do. Is it for academic? Is it for blogs? Is it it's so much. You can be a content creator of so many different sorts. For instance, you can be a fashion content creator, helping brands create user-generated content. You can be a skincare user-generated content creator. You can be a travel user-generated content creator. There is so much that you can do. I don't want to stress on this, but yes, there's so much you can do by being creative. The list is endless. But like I said, just bring out your inner you, your creativity. What do you like doing, in your own personal space, conveniently? What do you like doing? For me, what I do conveniently is endless. Yes. But yeah, as a creative, you can be, like I said, the model, fashion designer, a fashion stylist. You can be a content creator, user-generated content. You can help people create content for their businesses. Is it graphics? Is it you being the content itself, helping them create for their brands? Because so many brand owners do not have the time to do these things. And YouTube is also there for you. So much, there's so much that you can do. So that is number one. I'm moving on to number two, which is money bureau agent. So there are so many Nigerians in so many parts of the world that find it hard to get their naira in whatever currency that they are spending where they are. For instance, I am in Kenya. I had a hard time getting my naira, even though the money is there in my bank account. I can see it, I have this money, but I can't get it in cedis because my bank messed me up. So I can't use my ATM card to withdraw. So what I can do is to transfer money to somebody that has shillings that can take my naira and give me shillings. So you can do that for people. A lot of people do that in Ghana, by the way. So they take your naira, they give you cedis. And people also do this in Kenya, but I've not met a lot of people that do that. They take your naira and they give you shillings. So you can do that for people. If that's something that you're interested in, you can set it up. By the way, I do that for people now because I find it hard to get money. So right now I do that for people. So if you're in Kenya and you need your naira to be given to you in shillings, you can just send me your naira and I'll give you shillings. So that's that for that. Let's move on to the next one, which is a big one, which is food business. People cannot stop eating, and the fact that Nigerians are used to like Nigerian food, just like Ghanaians are used to Ghanaian food, people are used to their home food, so people cannot stop eating. So how do you make money from people eating or looking for Nigerian food every day? One, how you can do that is to sell Nigerian food stuffs, Nigerian food items that we don't find in Kenya, Nigerian food items that we don't find in London if you're in London. So you sell those, import those food items and sell them raw, or you can import those food items, cook them and sell home cooked meals. People love these things, especially bachelors. They don't have the time to cook and they want to eat Nigerian food. So you can cook these meals for them. Like, are you a Yoruba? Can you cook Yoruba soups? Are you Igbo? Can you cook Igbo soups? Are you Hausa? Can you cook Hausa soups? All those indigenous things that are unique to Nigerians, cook them. The thing is, once you have your client base or you start going out, you start meeting people, oh, I do this, I do that, tell them about what you do and have an Instagram page to sell. But I think if you want to go like large scale, you need to get a work permit or something in Kenya to be able to do that, or in any other part of the world. You can't just do that. So yeah, but I know a lot of Nigerians do this thing in Ghana without work permits. They sell home cooked meals and people buy, and they have like their customer base, they make their money. And yeah, another way you can also go about this food business is to go into events. That is large scale. I'm sure for that one you definitely need work permits or some kind of permits. That is large scale. So there are so many events happening in Kenya, for instance. So many Nigerians maybe getting married to another nationality here in Kenya. You can cook Nigerian food for them for their events. You can do canopies for the events, like our finger foods. We have puff puff, we have chin chin, we have suya, we have what's it called now? We have so many of those things, cook them. And for big events, for this one, I think you have to partner with event companies, or some sort of event, be on some kind of vendors list for some big brands, so that it's easier for you to get clients. And that is how you can make money from food business in anywhere you find yourself. I don't want to be specific about Kenya for now again. So anywhere you find yourself, you can definitely do this. I know people that do this in London. I know people that do this in like so many different other places. As long as you're Nigerian, you have to be creative and look for something that is unique to Nigeria, that Nigerians in that new location that you have, they have a demand for. You bring it to them, you sell it, and that is how you make money. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Next one is vocational jobs. Vocational jobs like fashion designing, hairdressing. Do you know how to, do your hair or do people's hair? How to sew clothes? How to combine outfits together? You can be a fashion stylist. Do you know how to cook Nigerian food? Once again, you can be a chef for some homes that need chefs to cook like Nigerian meals for them. And another thing is you can teach Nigerians here, maybe Nigerians here, their kids, how to speak the Nigerian language. Is that how to speak Yoruba, how to speak Igbo, how to speak Hausa, whatever it is that you speak, and you find a Nigerian family here that needs somebody to teach their kids how to do that, you can do that for them. It's a service. So let's go on to the next one. I know a lot of people focus on like white collar jobs, go to school, learn, do this, do that, and then you come out and then you start working for people. But vocational jobs are very important. So there's this rule in my house that my parents make sure that we abide by. So after secondary school, you have to learn handwork, because my dad believes that it's important for you to do something with your hand. Like, even if you can't get a white collar job at the end of the day, whatever, your hand cannot deceive you. There's that adage in Yoruba. Your hand cannot just deceive you. Do you understand? Whatever you can do with your hand, you would definitely be able to make money. You'll not be stranded. So after secondary school, I learned how to make hair. I just didn't go that route because I realized that it is stressful for me. I can't make the kind of money that I want to make there. And yeah, along the line I realized that I love fashion. Like, I can't just imagine sitting in the house not having a machine, because honestly sometimes I want to just amend something, or I want to make one style. I've seen something that, but yeah. So I also learned how to sew. I just bought a machine myself, sat down with YouTube, and I'm learning how to sew. So I'm self-taught when for fashion designing. I know how to sew, I know how to make hair, I know how to make Ankara bags and shoes, accessories, you know, all those things that you see in the market and people are like calling big money. I know how to do those things. What else? So I remember one time, one of my friends in Ghana, she makes hair. I called her to come and help me braid my hair. Like, I want to just braid my hair to the back so I can be wearing my wig, and she was forming busy. Before she knew it, I've carried comb, I've braided my hair to the back, I've worn my wig, I'm going out. Like, there's no time. There's no time to wait around for people. That's why skills are important. Please stretch your hair, do something. As a lady, in fact, I think it's important to know how to do one or two things, small things around the house. You imagine, you know, sewing little clothes for your babies, making their hair. You know, these things are really like basic skills of life as far as I'm concerned. And I'm grateful that, you know, I got to experience that, and I'm going to pass that on to my children. Definitely, they need to see, wherever you find yourself, you cannot be stranded. You need to make money. You need to make money. And I have so many soft skills. So as for soft skills, I started learning those when I got to Ghana in 2020, because I realized that I want to make money from the comfort of my home. I don't want to have to be going out and be looking for what's not there, because I tried. Even though I schooled in Ghana, I was still unable to get a job there. So I started researching, what can I do from home? What can I do from home? I thought about the food business. I thought about but I'm like, this food business, I need to know people. And at that point, I wasn't so interested in going out a lot. So yeah, I did a lot of research, and I started getting like a lot of soft skills. I needed to know how to design, I needed to know how to write, I needed to know how to do hashtag research, I needed to know how to manage social media pages, how to do brand strategy, how to do voice marketing, video marketing. I learned a lot of soft skills, not because I couldn't just stay one place, but because I had so much free time. I had time to learn this, to learn that. So I was using all those times to acquire skills, to learn so many things. And there is no one of them that I have not made money from. There is none that I haven't made money from. So vocational jobs, soft skills are really important when you're traveling. That's why you hear people a lot tell you that, oh, you want to travel to London, you want to travel to America. First of all, go and learn handwork. You need to know, if you know how to make hair or you know how to sew clothes, you are in money, because people get paid really well for these things over there, and there are very less people doing it. Especially when you're from Nigeria and your fellow Nigerians are there and they see you and you're like, oh sister, I can help you make your hair, I can help you sew your clothes. Forget it, because they know that the Nigerian styles that, you know, that we used to sew, they might not get that over there. So you are in money already. So yeah, vocational activities and handwork is very, very important. When it comes to, like, you know, learning things, you really need to be actively interested in learning things. You can learn how to do anything online. Yes, anything at all. You can learn how to do it online. YouTube is there for you. There are so many videos, free videos, for you to just click on, watch for 10 to whatever minutes, and you know it. So it's all about your your determination, your interest to learn these things. So let's move on to the next one. Another way that you can make money is through importation. What can you import from Nigeria? Things that are unique to Nigerians. For instance, Ankara fabrics. These things are unique to Nigerians. I've seen fabrics when I went out one time and I'm like, it's not giving. Because where I'm coming from, our fabric is, do you understand? So like, it's not giving. So if you see some of those loopholes and you realize that, okay, I can go into this business, people would love it. So you can import Ankara fabric. You can either sell them as it is, as materials, or sew them ready to wear. If you know how to sew, just a little knowledge of how to sew, you can sew very simple styles, simple things, maybe 2 pieces, dresses, whatever, simple ready to wear styles, and sell them. I think for some of these businesses you will need permission, so you might have to get permission or permits to do these things so that you can go ahead to do that. But yeah, you can import fabric, you can do ready to wear, you can also do Ankara this and that, accessories, like I was saying, Ankara bags, Ankara shoes, Ankara or Ashoke. If you bring Ashoke here, I think yes, you would make sales, because right now I'm also looking for it. I left mine in Ghana. I don't have any Ashoke as it is, and it's sad. But yeah, that's another business that you can do outside of Nigeria that's going to make you money. Oh, lest I forget, you can also import hairs. We have quality hairs in Kenya. Oh, I said Kenya, Nigeria. I'm already in Kenya, my God. Okay, we have quality hairs in Nigeria. A couple of people have asked me since I came that, oh, when you're going back to Nigeria, please buy hair for me when you come in. I need quality hairs. I know you guys have quality hairs. So that's another thing you can do. Import quality, nice hairs, not synthetic. Anyway, import quality hairs and sell them. And yeah, once you find there's a market for it, go ahead. And if there is no market for it, you can make a market for it, you know, make people interested in something that they have no idea about or they didn't know that was there. You bring it and make them interested in it, or look for a demand and start supplying people for whatever it is that they need. I think, like I said in the beginning, this can be used by any nationality at all. Just look for something that is unique to you and your people and start doing that thing. For instance, if you're Kenyan in Nigeria or in Ghana, you can sell pilau to people, you can sell biryani to people. These are foods that are unique to you as Kenyans, and maybe Kenyans over there, they are really dying to just have some chapati, and there is no chapati in Ghana, there is no chapati in Nigeria. You can be that person for them. When you have your community meetings or you meet up with your fellow Kenyans, you're like, oh, this is what I do, I sell this. Trust me, you are in money. People are going to subscribe to your food business or your whatever business. If it's you want to sell Masai Shuka, yes, Masai Shuka, people can subscribe to them, be like, oh, when you want Kenyan outfits, go to this person, she has it. When you want Kenyan food, go to this person, she has it. I remember one time I was in Nigeria and I was really looking for kenke and fish. Kenke and fish is a Ghanaian food, but I have eaten it so much in Ghana that I fell in love with it. So when I went back to Nigeria, I was really looking for this food that, oh my God, I was missing it. Then one good afternoon, I was walking down to my the junction of my estate and I saw this woman selling it, and I'm like, how long have you been here? She said she has been here all along, like this is what she does. Many Ghanaians or Nigerians have been to Ghana, they buy from her, and I'm like, I have never seen you. Please give me some. I'm going home to eat this and I'll drink cold water. So like, it's something that Kenyans, I say Kenyans again, Jesus Christ, guys. Okay, it's something that a lot of Ghanaians will patronize her for, or a lot of Nigerians that have lived in Ghana for a long time and they've come to love that food, they will patronize her for. So guys, don't sleep on this thing. That's another key for you. Okay guys, I hope this video has really helped someone out there, because this is very dear to my heart, because I experienced a similar thing when I relocated to Ghana for the second time in 2020, and I couldn't get a job even though I studied in Ghana. I had my first degree in Ghana in mass communication and journalism, but I still couldn't get a job in Ghana for so many reasons. So I had to start doing my research on how to make money from home, or what I can do to earn from home. So above all, it's important that you're not idle, especially in another man's land. You need to be able to add value to yourself, to the people, to the places that you go, and be part of the maybe 1% that are trying to change the narrative and be better for themselves and for, like, you know, where you're from, Nigeria especially. So you might not be able to get a white collar job because of high demand or competition, and there's even not that many jobs to go around for even the citizens of the country that you're in, Kenya for instance. So like, you need to be able to use your brain, open your mind, see what you can do, and use the uniqueness of where you're coming from. What is unique to you, where you're coming from, that you can bring to this place and be unique for it. You need to look out for those things and, you know, start earning your dollars or euros or pounds or shillings or whatever. So like I said earlier, I had to learn a lot of soft skills when I was in Ghana, because that was like the only way for me to find something to do for myself, to be able to earn some money. And I'm glad I did, because I was able to learn so many things. Honestly, I can do like so many things from start to finish. It's amazing. So like it was good. So I hope that you are also able to, you know, take one or two of these things that I've mentioned and see how you can work your way up from there. I'm glad that, you know, I learned all those things, because now I'm not able to just earn money for myself. I'm able to also teach people how to do this from the comfort of their home, and to, you know, earn money wherever you find yourself. It's been 3 years and it's been amazing. And right now I'm working my way up from there, and I'm leaving some things behind and I'm moving on to greater things. So yeah, so let me know in the comments what you think should be added to this list. What do you think people can do when they're far away from home to earn money? And yeah, if you have any experience with this, maybe you were in another country and you were unable to get a job, and this is what you were able to come up with, just share with us so that we can also, you know other people can learn from your comments, and I can add to my other upcoming videos on maybe the same topic. So yeah, guys, thank you so much. Do not forget to share this video with every Nigerian or every of your brothers and sisters outside there in another country, desperately looking for a job or looking for something to do. I can confidently tell you that as a social media manager and marketer for the last 3 years, I've been able to do so well for myself. Honestly, it was amazing. At first I was like, is it possible? But as soon as I finished with some of the online trainings that I did, and some of them were partly physical, because I was able to talk to my teachers, my coaches and all of that, I was able to start earning. It was amazing. So it's something that if you're outside the country and right now you're struggling, or you know somebody out there struggling to get a job and they're not finding it, this can be a good start for them. They can learn something online. They can learn this or that or that or that I've mentioned, and be able to start something for themselves and work their way up from there. So please share this with everybody, and let me know in the comments what you think should be added to this list, like I said earlier. So guys, don't forget to share this video with somebody and subscribe for more content if you haven't. If you're new here, welcome. I really do appreciate you. And if you've been here all along, I don't even know what to say. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kenya. I saw a really fast growth in my content, in my channel, in my Instagram, the moment I landed in Kenya. That's why I said I should have been here all along. Oof. Anyway, thank you guys. I appreciate you. I love you. And see you in the next video. Bye.